I'll be making my younger sister's bridal hand fan, but first let's make the skeleton. For this skeleton, you can either use a wood for it or a carton, and I'm using a carton. The first thing you want to do is to mark out a semicircle on the carton, and I used a pot cover for mine. I used a pencil to make the cups visible, and then I cut that out. I got another carton and placed the one I cut out earlier on it. I used the pencil to map it out, and then I cut. So we have two of these shapes now. The next thing I did is to measure 3 inches from both sides. This is to make sure that I get the middle of the next cup. I used a funnel for this. I just placed it in the middle, used a pencil to map it out, and cut. I placed it on the other carton, carved it out, and cut as well. So you see, we have two of this, but then I realized that the carton I used is way too light. So what I did is to get a candle gum and join both cartons together. You want to make sure that the candle gum is touching every corner. This makes it not to pull out in any way. Just make sure that as you're putting the candle gum, you're closing it immediately. So I did this to make sure that the carton I'm using has weight, and I went ahead to cut out for another piece. The next thing we're working on is the holder. I got this from the market, but you can use a stick or a cane. So I went ahead to measure this out, making sure it's the exact length with the carton we are working with. I cut it out, and the next thing is to attach candle gum on it. And you can see that immediately I put the candle gum, I hit on it. The essence is to make both sides flat, but please don't hit on the middle. After I was done with that, I had to place another carton to cover it up. And of course, we are gumming this with our candle gum. Please, if there's lights, just use your electric gum because it's way easier than what I'm doing now. This is exactly how you should be doing this. Put a gum and cover up. And do not forget to hit on both edges to make sure that place is flat. As you can see, our hand fan skeleton is ready, and we'll continue in our next video.